It is estimated that approximately 8 million Americans suffer from some type of eating disorder. That means half the people watching this video know somebody or have been affected by one of these eating disorders. I personally had a close friend in high school who almost lost his life to an eating disorder because he didn't accept treatment. Today I would like to discuss with you the different types of eating disorders, the effects they have on the human body, and how they can be treated. According to Teeny McCarty at www.teennymccarty.com, eating disorders typically start in the teen years, most often affected by bullying or overweight. It's also known to be as common in men as it is in women, which is a common misunderstanding. Eating disorders are a treatable disorder, and there are three basic types of disorders: anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating. Anorexia is a very serious life-threatening disorder caused by self-starvation. Individuals suffering from anorexia typically just don't eat at all and do excessive exercise, which in turn causes excessive weight loss. Then there's bulimia, which is a form of binge eating. These individuals will typically eat as much as they can and as often as they want, but will then counteract it by self-induced vomiting or even using laxatives. And then you have those that are binge eaters. Binge eating is a form of eating disorder where individuals eat a whole lot and do nothing to counteract the disorder. So there's no exercise or anything to help minimize the caloric intake that they've taken in, which in turn causes obesity. According to www.nimh.nih.gov, the National Institute of Mental Health, there are several effects of these eating disorders. Weight loss. As you all know, the body is a system that requires a fuel. Without this fuel, the body will lose weight and eventually go into a form of shock. Dizziness and fatigue is caused by that shock. The body doesn't have enough fuel to run the body correctly. So these people that are suffering from this do not have any energy. So they suffer from the dizziness and the fatigue. Dehydration is also a big part of the eating disorders, because without that fuel, the muscles and the organs aren't getting the proper nutrients or the waters and fluids that they need to continue to strive. Organ failure. After so long of your body going through these stresses, not having the appropriate fuels, your organs will tend to start to shut down. Once an organ goes into a phase of shutting down, most of the time it is irreversible. Blindness and even respiratory infections are a big cause from these eating disorders. And ultimately, and the worst thing of all, is death. According to www.helpguide.org, there are several treatments for these eating disorders. Adequate nutrition is a big thing for a lot of people. Receiving the appropriate therapy and getting in touch with the right people, whether it be outpatient medical clinics or even hospitals, they can help counteract these disorders by getting these people on adequate nutrition. No excessive exercise, which also means that these people need to be monitored to make sure that they're not overdoing their exercise and burning more than their body's taking in on a daily basis. Stopping these purging behaviors is a mental thing. A lot of these patients suffer from something that they're used to doing all the time. So by helping these people get the right treatment and the right therapy, these behaviors can be stopped also. The psychotherapy would probably be the most beneficial for any one of these patients. Whether it be inpatient or outpatient, these people can be treated. And a lot of times all it needs is just somebody to talk to. Eating disorders are a life-threatening illness, but are very treatable.